Whether you live in an apartment or a large farm, you can grow herbs that can be used to treat minor and sometimes major health issues. For thousands of years, people have relied on herbal medicines to treat headaches, insect bites, upset stomach, and other minor ailments. And with a little education, you can learn to use herbs to make yourself healthier. Today, you will learn about growing and using peppermint as medicine. Good morning, health-minded people. I'm Dr. Snow, and I teach you to be in charge of your own health. Because other than God, no one knows as much about you as you should. Modern medicine is great for emergency situations, but for minor problems and for chronic health issues, it can fall short. Since prehistoric times, people have used herbs with great success in treating whatever health issues came up. And this herbal information was passed down from generation to generation because the herbs worked. In fact, many of our modern medications are derived from plants and animal sources, but they have been altered so that they can be patented. Going back to the source, the original plant not only provides the effect you are looking for to treat the issue, but all of the chemicals in the plant work together to solve the problem. So there are far fewer side effects than with the single concentrated chemical found in the prescription and over-the-counter medications. Did you know that aspirin originally came from the willow tree? Morphine comes from the poppy flower, and penicillin comes from a mold. Vincristine and vinblastine, which are chemotherapy medications, come from the periwinkle plant. Oh, and my favorite, Byetta and Bidurion, which are injectable medications used to treat diabetes, originally came from Gia monster saliva. I want to know who thought it would be a good idea to inject lizard spit in the first place. But don't go get a Gia monster and have him bite you twice daily. Just don't. There still can be side effects from herbs, and not all herbs are suitable for all people, so you need to educate yourself before using any herbal products. Over the next few weeks, we will be looking at herbs that can be used to support specific health conditions that may help you avoid medications and how you can grow these herbs at home. We will also go over how you can prepare them for immediate use and how to prepare them for long-term storage. If this is something that you would like to learn, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss an episode. Peppermint is an easy herb to grow, possibly too easy. Don't plant this directly into your yard unless you want your entire yard to be peppermint in a few years. Plant peppermint in a pot and keep it on your patio or on your windowsill. Peppermint relaxes the gastrointestinal tract, making it a great treatment for occasional indigestion, bloating, gas, and diarrhea, and for those who have chronic irritable bowel syndrome. It also has pain-relieving qualities that can help with headaches, muscle aches, and menstrual cramps. Peppermint can help with sinus congestion, and used topically can help promote hair growth. Did you know that peppermint had so many medicinal uses? And you just thought it was a breath mint. Peppermint can be made into a delicious tea, either using the fresh or dried leaves. Or it can be made into a tincture that is stable in your cabinet for many years. To make a tea, add 1 heaping teaspoonful of dried peppermint leaves or a handful of fresh leaves to a cup of boiling water. Cover the cup to trap the steam and let it steep for 5 to 20 minutes, depending on how strong you like your tea. Drink as is or add a little honey or stevia to sweeten it. You can also add ice to make a refreshing summertime drink. To make a tincture, using a pint jar, fill 1/3 of the jar with dried peppermint leaves and cover with vodka. Swirl the mixture to remove any air bubbles and add more vodka if necessary to keep the liquid about 1/4 of an inch above the leaves. Label and date the jar, not the lid, so you don't forget what's inside. This is really important if you make more than one type of tincture. It is also important to use dry herbs and not fresh herbs because the water content in the fresh herbs can dilute the content of alcohol in the vodka, and this can diminish its preservative qualities. Put the jar in a cool, dark place, such as a kitchen cabinet. Swirl the contents once a day, and if you notice that the leaves are absorbing the liquid, add more vodka as needed to keep it 1/4 of an inch above the solids. In about 6 weeks, strain the liquid through cheesecloth to remove the solids. Make sure to squeeze as much of the tincture out as possible so you don't waste any of this precious liquid. To use, add 20 to 25 drops of the tincture to 2 ounces of water and drink it. You can take it straight, but it is alcohol and it will burn, so adding it to water will make it easier to swallow. Whether you choose the tea or the tincture, you can take a dose up to 4 times a day as needed. What is your favorite way to use peppermint? Tea or tincture? Leave your comment below. Peppermint has no side effects if not used in excess. Unless you are allergic to it, it can be safely taken by anyone over the age of 2 years. Give children 1/4 to 1/2 cup of tea and only 5 to 10 drops of the tincture and water. If you are on any prescription medications, contact your personal healthcare provider so that they can screen for any drug-herb interactions before you use peppermint routinely. Are you ready to plant your peppermint yet? If you grow it inside, it will also make your home smell lovely. If you have found this information helpful, but want more information on natural remedies, click here now. Thank you for joining me today to learn how to grow your own medicine starting with peppermint. Stay healthy. Don't let that Gia monster bite you, and have a blessed week.